Many, many years ago, I remember there was something that I had to do on a Motzei Shabbos, and I was kind of hoping that the sky would be overcast so that we would delay Kiddush Levana to a different night. I walked out of shul, and almost as if Hashem heard my silent tefillah. So there was no moon that night. The moon wasn't visible. So I was getting all excited to bound out of shul and go take care of what I needed to do. And I noticed that one of my friends was standing outside a shul with his Kiddush Levana card looking up at the Shemayim. I said, no, we're good to go. We're exempt tonight. We don't have to do Kiddush Levana. We'll catch it tomorrow night. We could go do Motzei Shabbos, Saturday night. We could go do whatever we need to do. And my friend said, I'm going to let a few clouds stop me from doing the mitzvah of Kiddush Levana. At the end of Parshas Noach, the Parsha ends with Terach dying. Rashi points out that in truth the Torah goes slightly out of chronology, because really next week's Parsha that starts Lech Lecha when Avram leaves Eretz Canaan, that actually happened before Terach died. Why did the Torah switch the order and go out of the proper timing? So Rashi tells us, because it wasn't such a great optic for Avram. Here his father was an elderly person, and he was going to leave him just because he heard a voice that said, go to the land of Canaan. The lack of honoring parents doesn't look so good for Avram. So therefore Hashem said, Avram, don't worry. In the Torah, I'm going to make it that Terach dies, even though Terach actually passed away only after Avram left. Hashem says in the Torah, Terach's going to die, and then in next week's Parsha, we'll talk about Avram leaving. The question is, what was Avram really worried about? Hashem knew all the calculations, and if Hashem told Avram to leave right then, so then obviously he was exempt from the mitzvah of Kibbud Av V'Em. So the Maharal writes, it's true that Avram would have been exempt from Kibbud Av V'Em. Hashem told him to leave. Avram, by leaving, did the right thing. But just because Avram did the right thing, it doesn't mean that there's not some negative fallout, that there's something still lacking in the world. The Maharal says it would have been a genai for Avram that he missed opportunities of Kibbud Av V'Em. Too often, we see mitzvahs either as have to do, don't have to do, or here's a chance for me to get reward. But we miss the point that a mitzvah is an opportunity to embrace Hashem and to bring bracha into the world. If that's the way that we viewed them, so even though, yes, Avram's pater, but what a lost opportunity at Kibbud Av V'Em. Yes, Avram did the right thing, but still, lost opportunity to embrace Hashem. Hashem should help us realize what the beauty and importance of mitzvahs are, that when we do them, we should do them b'simcha, because we should know that as we perform mitzvahs, we are embracing Hashem and bringing bracha to the world. Have a great Shabbos.